architecture can be fun. Fun for the users to experience, fun for the users to engage the spaces. We wanted to design a house that could engage its inhabitants and to surprise them into discovering things that we ourselves would not normally discover or expect. I live here with my wife, Woei Woei, daughter, Lara, and our two pets, Claude Debussy III, the cat, and Rafi, the dog. This semi-detached property has a smallish plot, so the way we utilize the space is very important. The big idea was really to optimize the experience rather than just to maximize the use of the land. We adopted a very free and open plan where people like us, as well as the cat and the dog, can walk and run around freely. There are lots of elements that occur in both music and architecture. The most obvious would be rhythm, shape, proportion, and in particular with architecture, the idea of silences and spaces. My thinking and knowledge about architecture has indeed inspired me to not think like an architect, but perhaps sometimes, on occasion, think like a musician. One of the main elements of the architecture and the composition of this house is the music studio. This music box is where Lara practices her violin, her viola, as well as her singing. And what is nice is we sometimes hear these music emanating from a mysterious source.
When my friends come to our house, most of them are blown away because of the surprises that they see along the way. My pets especially, the cat, Debussy, loves to hide from us. And every couple of days, he'll manage to hide somewhere and we can't find him. As you can see, there are holes and the bookcases, they are like 3 floors high. So he does hide in them. And it's quite fun in a way. We like to have a sense of humor as a family. I think that's very important to bond the family as well.
The thing that sets this place apart from other projects is the fact that it is essentially a house of rejects. A lot of elements that we have not gotten a chance to do elsewhere has actually appeared in this house.
Typically, Rene will hand sketch his ideas and concepts. I will then develop and materialize his ideas through 3D modeling.
It's a house that was built largely with cabinetry, to the extent that I've also on occasions called this house a house without walls, because it does not utilize brick walls to separate or define spaces, but we use the cabinetry instead, just to shape the flow of spaces and the way we move around. The magnum opus of this house, a double-height walk-in wardrobe for Woei Woei. At 57, this is really my last chance to spoil my wife. We have actually designed a house which is a house within a house. The water and this layer of buffer insulates the house. It keeps it cool and it protects it from the ravages of the weather as well. The element of surprise is important, and the idea for the house to rediscover and to even reinvent itself through time, I think, is what enlivens the architecture and makes it interesting through time.